welcome everyone to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Charlotte 49ers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the 49ers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Utah State's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important, this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Little.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The play-action fake. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Utah State up-tempo.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. He makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The sure hands, it's Smalls. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Running to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just steamrolling the defense. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge...
Catch and stride inside the 15. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Got room at the 35. He's loose. At the 30. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Oh, it's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running the option. It's Fowler. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler. Sets up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Secures it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
We reach the break, and Utah State holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Smalls. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Plucks it out of the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Complete to start this drive. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Utah State up-tempo. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The lone back's got it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense, quick tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Running the option, it's Fowler. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Reads it, fires complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense in a bunch formation. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Utah State up-tempo. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to the big tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Catch in the middle. It's Evanson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Utah State up-tempo. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. Wide receiver comes in motion. How about this on 1st and goal to give to the wide receiver? Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Smalls. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off play action on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that is incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He'll keep it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Charlotte! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He is denied. No good on the two-point try, and the lead remains at 5. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah State has him back ready to go to work on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Utah State up-tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got his man across the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking for a man. It's Fowler. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO. Throw right, looking for the chains. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Fowler. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Throwing right. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Utah State up-tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. No good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, the running back has him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. With the catch, it's Smalls. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Wants to throw it. Complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the 49ers are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The 49ers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Charlotte, 26.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. Utah State up-tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Little. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Finds a tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes an easy one to the back.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead. Breaks into the open. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
But I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Little. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Texas State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The 49ers with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Dropping back, it's Fowler. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up second down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And
you're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah,